Hey guys, Nick Dooley here, founder of StoreCensus. If you're an agency, then this video is for you. Today I'm going to show you how you can find brands that are actively spending money on Facebook ads. So the truth is, most Shopify stores depend on Facebook ads to get the majority of their customers. So as you can imagine, they would be more willing to allocate budget to an agency that helps them optimize their ads further. Anyway, let's get started. So we're going to hop over here to the filter section and we're going to jump over to technology. And I'm going to type in Facebook, and you can see here we have the Facebook pixel. So now you can see we have 906,000 Shopify stores that have a Facebook pixel installed. There's a very high likelihood that they're spending money on Facebook ads because that pixel is present within their website. If there's no pixel, they're not running any ads. Let's just pick one of these. We can go to Apps and Technology. And if we go down here, you can see the Facebook pixel has been detected on August 23rd, 2025. Now that's not when they installed it, it's just when StoreCensus crawler analyzed their website and detected it available. That's our earliest snapshot. Okay, let's continue. So we're not going to reach out to 906,000 brands, that is a bit much. So what we would like to do is weed out all of the tiny stores. So we're gonna come over to estimated sales, and I'm going to set a baseline of $500,000 every month. And that brings us down to 10,405 stores. And I'm going to take this further and go into fashion and apparel. Now we have close to 4,000 stores that we know are actively running Facebook ads. So now you're probably wondering, what do we do with these leads? If you click on one of these and you go back to the information tab, you'll see that we have email addresses available. Now these are publicly available email addresses. There's also telephones, but this one does not have it here. Let me see if I can find another one that is a better example here. Here's an example. So you have email addresses and telephone numbers. These are publicly available on the Shopify store website. They are generic email addresses. Now you might be thinking, hey, those are generic. I don't want to email those. But the reality is that these are Shopify stores. There's a high likelihood they're going to check your email because they're expecting customer emails to come in. So their eyes will be on your email no matter what. Now we do categorize these emails. You can see this one is preferred/founder. It's preferred because it's hello@scalperscompany.com. That is an email address they would be checking. So out of these two, you would obviously want to email this one. This one has just a generic association because there's nothing special about this, just data protection. You would not want to email that. Now, what we can do is export the results to a CSV file. Maybe we want to pass it to our CRM, or we want to do an email outreach campaign. So what you would do is you can either export all the results, which would export 3,775 leads, or you can select the leads that you want to export specifically. They are persistent, so you go to the next page. You can also adjust the page size if you want to have more control over the size. But for this example, we'll just export 50. You will be able to see how much of your credits will be used here on an unlimited plan, as you can see here. You can adjust the columns and the data that it will export. I'm going to export everything for this demonstration. So let's just agree to this and click export. This usually takes a second. There we go. All right, so now you can see we have all of the information exported here, including the emails, the telephone numbers, and this is everything you would need to start your outreach campaign. Now, let's go back to the main screen. If you want to take it a step further, if you're really trying to hone and get in touch with the right person, what you can do is you can click on a specific lead and you can head over to the Decision Makers tab, and you can click on Find Decision Makers. What this will do is it will pull in most of the employees that are working at the company, and it will give you their title and their location, and then we can unlock their contact information. In addition, you have their LinkedIn profile, which is very useful if you want to send them a message. If you use Sales Navigator, that's also very beneficial, and it doesn't cost any credits. Anyway, what you would want to do is you would want to find the right person that you think would be most receptive to your offer. Maybe that would be the founder. So let's see if this person's email is available. Okay, so you can see here, we successfully unlocked their contact information. Now you can copy this and you can contact them. You can also export this information, so if you unlock multiple. Also, when you do a general export, this information will also be exported generically when you do a full export. It'll be included in the email list. So anyway, these stores are literally spending thousands of dollars every month on ads. If your agency offers creative, media buying, or CRO, these are going to be your warmest prospects. This is just one angle you can run. There's so many possibilities with all the filters we have available on StoreCensus. It really comes down to what kind of services your agency offers and who your customer is. That wraps it up. If you have any questions, you can email me at nick@storecensus.com. Have a great day.